For me, when I grew up, I always wanted to be the best. When I go out there, I really have to shut down my mind. I have to say to myself, you know what? I'm just playing a great player, but today I have to be better. I don't care who it is, if it's my sister or it's my friend. Today is the day I have to show up and I have to be better and I have to want it more than anyone else at this moment, anywhere on this world. To be the best, if you want to be the best, you have to hang around people and you have to look at people that are the best, because you're not going to be the best if you're looking at someone that's not the best.
In 1984 in Compton is where I began my journey of becoming a tennis player on beaten down courts with my family by my side. My first goal is to win the US Open, and I began to work towards that goal. And I believe that one day I would stand on that court and hold that winner's trophy.
Winning for me is super addictive. I feel like once you experience it, you always want to get that feeling again. And when I won my first championship, I was only 17 years old, but I never forgot that feeling. And I feel like every time I win one, I want to reach that feeling of your first championship. Winning is just a wonderful experience. I love that feeling.
The ride for me has not been easy, and maybe your ride won't be easy either, but I'm not standing here because I just kind of cruised on, but I've had my shares of ups and downs.
I hate to lose, but I think losing has brought me to here today. It's the only reason I am who I am is because of my losses, and some of them are extremely painful, but I wouldn't take any of them away, because every time I lose, it takes a really long time for me to lose again, because I learned so much from it. If you lose or if something happens, learn from it. Don't live in the past, live in the present, and don't make the same mistakes in the future. And that's something that I always try to live by. When I put my mind to something, I really am determined to reach it no matter what.
It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, your age, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And I always say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And the reason that I always say that is because I didn't grow up with things being handed to me. I had to work hard, I had to dedicate myself, and I had to be determined, and I was. Even outside of sport, it could be education, it could be business, it could be anything. It requires discipline and hard work and determination, and most importantly, it requires self-belief, because like me, some people might not believe in you, but you have to believe in you, and sometimes you're going to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your biggest and your best cheerleader. And I've had people look down on me. I've had people put me down because I didn't look like them. I look stronger. I've had people look past me because of the color of my skin. I've had people overlook me because I was a woman. I had critics say I will never win another Grand Slam, and I was only at number 7 and still I rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me with the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Just like moon and suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes in spring and high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. From a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into the daybreak that's wonderfully clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I rise. I am the dream and the hope of a slave, I rise. I rise, I rise. Take that to heart and never stop believing in yourself, and really always support who you are.